Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Wyndburgh. As per usual, I am your host and your DM, Commander Rod. You can just call me Rod, that's fine too. And this is session 32 of Wyndburgh. Everybody say hello.
Hello.
For the scalp.
All
I
right.
think I have this man's volume at 200%.
I have Sulpric's volume at. I had it at 200%. I just reduced it a little bit. Let me just
I
make.
also just touched the microphone to my face and said that, so.
As per usual. All right. So last time, let me just play our little main theme here, just to get it going. Last time that we played, we had the resurrection of the Ranger Ripley that was botched and led to the appearance of a Sararak here in the Father Forge. Now we are going to rewind a little bit to right before that happened because we do have some RP that was written by Taylor, who unfortunately is not able to be with us today, but her Ren Fair tenure, so to speak, is almost done, and she'll be able to join us going forward in a couple sessions.
I was gonna say, I don't know what is happening. Where do you have this music playing
From my soundboard? From my soundboard?
Okay, it was brutally loud, and I was wondering, like is it mine?
was-
Like, can I like?
It's
I
kind
see,
of
I
drowning
see.
you out a little. I'm sorry.
Is this any better? Like, is it more bearable?
That
But-
is much more.
but-
Yes.
Okay,
and
cool.
that is-
Sorry,
It
everyone.
was like, oh, and then we have some dialogue. Oh my God.
Live and learn, live and learn. So just to repeat what I just said, we're going to rewind a little bit until before Ripley's resurrection because we have some beautiful RP written by Taylor, Kirith's player. She's not able to join us once again because of her tenure in the Ren Fair, which is almost done. She should be able to join us in a couple of sessions, I think. Something like that. I believe it goes until the end of this month. And before anything else, in 6 days, I will be traveling to Pennsylvania once again to be with Emily. And so Emmy will be right next to me during all of the other sessions as we go forward. So by next session, I should already be there. So we go back to as we arrived in the Father Forge. And as we come to it, we find that the sounds of the forest around us are still very much alive. This is a place of life. Around you, apart from the Father Forge directly ahead of you, this imposing construction littered with sylvan symbols written on the pillars, you see hundreds of candles, freshly laid, freshly lit, and still burning, as well as spores, bioluminescent spores floating in the air, surrounding pretty much the entire location. And this beautiful golden light that emanates from within the Father Forge. This is a place of life. This is a place of pure energy. And Slayer takes the lead and walks up to the Father Forge itself. In the center of it, there is a divot, and he turns around to Kirith, who has accompanied him, and extends his hand. She pauses for a moment, and from within her pack, she removes the crystal that you all found in Silvery Moon. And she hands it over to Slayer, who makes his way into the Father Forge. This wave of energy washes over him, and he stops for a moment. Takes a breath, and he looks around. He looks up at the sky, and he places the crystal in the center of the Father Forge. And the light seems to become more powerful. It emanates even more. And there's a stirring that you all sense in the trees. There's a stirring to the spores, the Sylvanium spores that surround this area. There's a gust of wind that surprisingly doesn't blow away the flames on the candles. And as he turns around, he walks over to Kirith and extends his hand once again. She, from within her armor, she removes a small card, the Planeswalker card that has Ripley on it. And she pauses for a moment. And she takes a deep breath and hands the card to Slayer. As he turns, he extends his hand towards the Father Forge, and the card floats gently away from his palm and makes its way to the center of the Father Forge itself. And you all feel this sense of calm that permeates the surrounding area. And this gust of wind explodes from the base of the Father Forge. And it's almost as if this energy swirls around your feet and it reaches up towards you, almost as if a caressing hand touches your face and then fades. This is an area of pure, good energy, divine energy. And then it begins to suck in the wind. As the wind direction changes, it blows instead of towards you, from you, towards the center of this Father Forge. And you see the card in the middle as it begins to fizzle. It burns, it erupts into a flame, and this ball of lightning appears in the center. And tendrils, lightning bolts from every direction seem to hit the inside of the Father Forge. And you see as Kirith puts her hand in front of her face to block out the light. And as this energy begins to die down, you see a man at the center of the Father Forge. He is kneeling with one clenched fist against the stone, the slate stone of the Father Forge. And you see him step out. And as he stands there, his shadow, the shadow projected from the light, seems to cover you all. And as he stands there, he looks to the right, he looks to the left, and Kirith takes one step forward. She's finally able to see her friend, her companion, her family. But something is wrong. There's something in the air. Kirith moves to approach him, but she stops short. His shadow completely covering her. You only see the tips of Kirith's horns still glowing from her own energy. And Kirith says, It's you. Yes. It is me. I suppose you are the one responsible for this? She stops for a moment. Yes, I was just expecting... You were expecting what? Warmth? Something other than what you have brought upon yourself? My dear Kirith, my son's former charge, his so-called daughter. How touching it must be for you to witness the result of your futile attempts to resurrect him. But let me assure you, what stands before you now is no longer the man you once knew. I am not the Kalashtar ranger who would have gladly given his life for you as he did before. I am something far worse. Something born of darkness and despair, a being bound by an unbreakable bond of vengeance. And Kirith looks around and then back at him. Rip, come on, I know you're out of it, but I hope me having the power to resurrect you didn't bruise your ego too bad. Plus, you owe me, you know, an eye for an eye. He takes one step closer, his voice becoming more venomous. You see, your desperate attempt to bring me back has unleashed a relentless nemesis upon you. A creature of pure loathing, fueled by the insatiable desire to see you and your precious Wyndburgh warden suffer. You thought you could control forces you couldn't possibly comprehend. Now you will pay your price for your hubris. Oh, the things I've seen in the void between life and death. My soul a mere pawn in the glorious game of a Serarak. Oh, I belong to him now, trapped in eternal servitude to the Demi-Lich. But that does not mean I won't relish every moment of tormenting you and those who stand beside you. Did you truly think, believe that your sentimental attachment would change the course of fate? Did you? Well, now you will learn.
Know this, Kirith. I will hound you to the ends of this realm and beyond. I will make you suffer as I have suffered. I will make you suffer as I have suffered. And every Wyndburgh warden who dares stand in the way will meet a fate far worse than death itself. Embrace your fear, Kirith, for it shall be your constant companion. I will be the shadow lurking in the darkness, the chilling ring on your neck, and a voice whispering your doom.
And as he finishes saying this, you see that Kirith she takes a step back, her hand just trying to shield herself from this figure that wears the face of who she used to love, who she used to care for, her family. And she takes a moment, she looks back at you all, and there's a smile on her face. And as she smiles, she speaks. Oh, Acerorak. Am I going to have to put you in the ground again? Quite ballsy of you to make a move such as this. But you forget one thing. Fear only exists because when I ruled Hell's army, I was a walking, breathing incarnation of death itself. And I will not hesitate to bring that upon you. And as she finishes this, she looks to the side as if she's looking at someone. And right next to Ripley, you see a Serarak. His clothes changed. But in his eyes, the same dark energy that you've seen before, the same presence of malevolence that you have felt before back in Omu. Sorry, I had to hit my inhaler. And as this happens, a Sirarak bats the bottom of his staff against the ground, and it pushes Kirith and Slayer back. They're still on their feet, though, despite what the game might have you believe. And as he pushes you back, as he pushes you all back, you see a Sirarak extend his hand towards you all. And he says,
Once, you brought humiliation to me. You brought me to my knees to be controlled by a fickle dragonborn, thinking he had any right to my power. No more. No more will a Serac the Demi Lich be subjected to that humiliation. Now, you will feel my wrath.
initiative is already rolled. However, you see him snap his fingers. And as he does, you see shadows begin to emerge from around him. An ogre carrying this huge great mace flanged with sharp tips to it lands to his right. On the other side, you see 3 distorted shapes with this dark energy swirling around them. Oops, where's the other one? There it is. And standing on the top, standing between you and him, these 3 manifestations of shadow appear in front of you. I am going to make this a little easier to see. In fact, I'll just do this just to make it easier for everyone to see. And they will roll initiative as well. And if you are thinking about plans, I would recommend you talk about it now.
So what's everyone's assessment on how fucked we are? Because I think
On a scale from 1 to 10, my friend, you're fucked.
I'm thinking somewhere between very and extremely.
Nah, we'll be fine.
Yeah.
Well, that's the general outlook. Morale, not very good. Well, that's okay. But that's okay. You guys have...
Haley's saying to take his knees. We gotta.
I won't wear his kneecaps as fucking bracelets.
Also, shout out to both Haley and Allie. Wow, I combined both their names in chat. Same energy, both of them, I swear.
Shout out, everyone. And then we have shade number 1. Oh, gonna have to re-roll for that.
I was gonna say, do you want me to counter roll for Mr. Goober?
For who?
There's an 8 and an 8 in there. Me and White Knight number 2.
No, don't worry. You guys will always go before if there's an enemy with the same roll as you.
Okay.
And shade 3 rolls in that one.
Bozo behavior.
Yes. All right. Let us... Oh my god, this is so annoying. Okay, there we go. Let us begin. Ethilden, you rolled a 23, so you're first.
Oh, no, I didn't. I don't know what you're talking about, boy.
Not the scallop.
I want the scallop. I want the scallop. We discussed before the possibility of splitting up my Oh wait, no, never mind. I remember this conversation. I was gonna say splitting up spike growth distance, but it is diameter, not like length. All right, I see. That's fine.
Yes.
Okay. Well, to get the ball rolling, I will spell shoot a spike growth arrow, just kind of dead center into the mess there, right amidst the goobers up front.
So right in the middle of right here.
Yeah, and it's a 20-foot diameter.
20-foot diameter. All right. So that would mean. Probably here.
So wait,
Okay.
20-foot circumference.
So that.
Okay.
How many turns it lasts for?
I think it's a saving throw. Hold on. The creature moves, takes 2d4 piercing movements. Any creature you can't see in the area spell must cast a wisdom or perception check against your spell save DC to recognize the terrain as hazardous before entering it. Up to
Look
10
at-
minutes. Sorry,
yeah,
I found it.
Okay, so it runs for 10 rounds. Okay.
I think they said 10 minutes.
Right. Each round is a minute. An action is 6 seconds. A round is 1 minute. A turn is 6 seconds. Sorry. All right. So save DC on that would be.
Ooh,
Save DC is 15, if I'm not mistaken.
sounds right.
And what type of save is that?
Wisdom.
A wisdom saving throw. I see. Okay.
He's strong.
Plus 0. Okay. So I'll roll for the 4 shades. 15. They all failed.
Damn, bro, that's pretty sexy.
Okay, so they don't recognize it as as bad terrain. However, they will only take damage whenever they move. So for every 5 feet they move, they'll take 2d4. Since they're inside of it.
Okay.
Anything else?
Like a pot shot at the ogre. Why not?
Was that a bonus action? No, spike growth is a full action.
Oh, is it? Never mind. Yeah,
Yep.
that's it.
You can move if you
Go
like.
ahead. I will move slightly to the left.
How many feet?
In front of dragon.
Just next to Thalion?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. You moved 4.5 feet.
Cool.
Next up,
Bugs.
we have Ripley. Okay. He's going to use. Okay. Use his Hunter's Mark on Kirith to add 1d6.
Well, that's
Oops.
just mean.
Oops. I
Why did you
accidentally.
just wipe her?
It was the stupid. Sorry. I pressed the wrong button. Marked. So he Hunter's marked her, and he's going to use his longbow to go for a hit on her. He rolls. You should be able to see it in the roll log as well, I think. 15, that's a miss. Sorry, 14, that's a miss. And he'll attack again. 29, that's a hit. That's a 9 plus 1d6. So 10 points of damage on Kirith. Not bad. You see a Slayer just stares intently at Kirith. As Ripley stares intently at Kirith, and Ethel, you recognize what he's doing. You understand that he is marking her. And he, in this inhumanly fast, almost like a robot, he just pulls an arrow from his quiver and he fires in one fluid motion. And it hits her on the shoulder in this infinitesimal gap between her armor. And he will move. Just before I make that mistake, I'll make sure that everyone has measure movement. He'll move to the side to get a good angle on everyone. Kira, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm just gonna try my best to get behind some sort of cover if there is any nearby.
You see some tall grass over here to the left. High ground, bush, tree, some wheat, wild wheat growing on the right.
Yeah, I'll just I'll hide in the tall grasses nearby, just waiting for an opportunity.
Your speed is 35?
It is 30.
30. Okay. You won't be able to make it there. You could dash.
And I'm gonna make the dash action. For my
Smack dab
turn.
in the middle. So this 52 feet.
Yeah, for now, and I'm just gonna keep watch. I'll just hide there.
Okay. Roll a stealth check for me.
Okay, I think I have advantage on those at all times.
I believe so.
That's a 28 for the first one,
Okay.
and a 13 for the second one, so 28.
Okay. 28. Okay. Yep. Okay. Gotcha. Anything else you'd like to do?
I would like to telepathically communicate with a Thilden. And I'm going to tell her, hey, just keep Thalion on standby. If it's okay, I may call an airstrike if necessary.
I like that.
I love that we're just like already. Yeah, no, tactical airstrike inbound.
Enemy AC on 30 above.
Oh yeah, I'm keeping eyes on everybody.
Nice. All right. It's Kirith's turn, and she will immediately. Okay. She'll immediately charge Ripley. And she will go for. She'll use her bonus action to ignite her sword, her flame tongue longsword, and she will roll to hit. With a 19, that's a hit. And she'll attack again. With a 21, non-nat, she will hit both times. 11 damage on the first, and 11 damage on the second, so 22 damage.
Nice, that's my girl.
You see Kirith just explode forward as soon as Ripley takes this angle to try and aim at her. And as he moves, she uses the instant that he's behind the column that his line of sight is broken to ambush him in front of the pillar. And she just just swings down these two beautifully fluid attacks, and they hit him, and he just no-sells it. He gets hit twice, and he doesn't even move. He just stares at her. And that's hers. Gimnir, your turn.
Okay, so... Sorry, I was finishing a bite. Okay. Okay, I want to get a good sense of where everything is, so I'm gonna do Divine Sense,
Okay.
so I can detect good and evil. I can sense anything affected by the Hallow spell or know the location of any celestial fiend, undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover.
Okay. Around you, you sense your friends, and there is so much good to them right now. But as your senses move forward towards the Father Forge, you see it's almost like an eclipse. You see this star of beautiful, radiant energy emanating from the Father Forge, and completely eclipsing it is a Sararak. His presence is just so oppressive to everything you are, Gimnir, that it's almost as if he is bending gravity around him. And around him you sense the presence of all of his minions. The Ogre, Ripley, the Shades, and the White Knights. They are all oppressingly evil as well. But if they are to the ocean, they are to a Sararak as a drop of water is to the ocean. You also sense Kirith, a fiend.
Okay, I am going to go up to Kirith. I can.
You should
How far
have.
away?
You do have the movement.
Okay. And how much damage did they take from the arrow?
Kirith took, I believe, 11 points of damage.
Okay, I'm doing a lay on hands, 11 points.
Nice. Gimnir, as you speed forward and you lay your hands on Kirith to heal her, you can tell Ripley is sensing you. It's almost as if he is looking straight at you, like you're being stared at by a predator, but he does not move his gaze. He is fixed on Kirith. Anything else you'd like to do?
He's gonna hold any action. He's just gonna sort of defend himself.
Okay. Would you like to hold the dodge action?
Yeah, I'll do the dodge action.
Okay. Any attack will be with disadvantage so long as you can see the attacker, and you make dexterity saving throws with advantage.
Cool.
All right, Saltbrook, your turn.
Let me let this thing load here. I think I will throw a big old fireball into the morass of goobers.
The Shades.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, and that will ignite that good spike growth.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, sick combo, bro. High five.
Hold on. I'm a goobin. I don't know where my spells went.
So you're going to throw a fireball?
Yes. Just give me 1 sec.
Counterspell.
Goobed up with D&D around.
Counterspell.
Your dad.
As you
What
begin
is the
to.
contra?
As
Wait,
you
do I not even get to roll for that?
Nope.
Sir, cringe. I thought you had to roll off for that.
I'll check. I'll double check just to make sure. Just because.
Your silly ass better double check, otherwise I'm gonna slap your nuts.
What level is your fireball?
Level 3.
Okay. You attempt to interrupt a creature in the process of casting a spell. If the creature is casting a spell of 3rd level or lower, its spell fails and has no effect.
Oh, jeez.
Cringe.
Ethel, you see this as you begin, as Saltbrook begins to forge this sphere of pure molten lava and explosive power. You see as it just fizzles, and Saltbrook, you just feel your gauntlets tighten around your hand, They've never reacted like this. And you just hear in the distance a Sararak cackling.
Well. Do I at least get to do something? Or is that my entire turn?
You got a bonus action and your movement.
It's fucking bullshit. Well, how far are these goobers away from me?
They're currently 20 feet away.
Well, I'm gonna pull out my blicky and shoot them, because that is a bonus action.
Okay.
To attack with my fucking thingy.
Go for it.
First one's gonna be a 2. And I'm gonna use Thirsting Blade to make another attack, and I'm gonna roll an 11. Alright. Alright, cool.
Your roll to hit was a 6 and an 11.
Yeah.
You miss both.
No shit.
As you fire your weapon against them, you just see that it just goes right through them. It just passes through them.
I'm going to minor illusion a giant middle finger at a Sararak.
You just hear him say, "Oh, please. This isn't a bar fight."
It will be in a second, you motherfucker.
Next up, we have a Sararak. He will... Let me see. I see, it's 1 round. Got it. Okay. He will cast Chain Lightning. Oh god. Okay. He'll cast Chain Lightning on Slayer, and because you guys are within 30 feet of Slayer, it'll chain into you guys as well. Leaps from that target to as many as 3 other targets, each of which have to be within 30 feet of the first target. A target can be a creature or an object, da-da-da-da-da. You must make a Dex saving throw.
A Dex saving throw.
That's bad. What's the DC?
The DC 23.
Oh, I rolled a 24.
That's impossible for me. I don't have any modifiers.
Hold on. Am I within range?
Modifier, baby.
Yes, you are, Kira, but you are... No, you're not, actually. But
Okay.
it only chains to up to 3 targets, and it's hitting Thalion as
Okay.
well.
Fair enough.
Roll for Thalion, Ethel.
Do I use... do you
Use
have
your
modifiers?
use your Dex modifier.
Okay. He got to 25, so I guess we both say.
Okay. Let me just do something real quick because I need to know how much it's gonna be. Oops. And I believe it's... Okay, so Ethel and Thalion, and let me see Slayer's. Slayer's roll is a 15. Okay, he does not save. Ethel and Thalion, you guys are going to take half damage for this.
Okay.
Slayer and Saltbrook, you're going to take the full brunt of it.
Didn't you say it changed to 3 people only?
Yeah. No, it hits the
Is it
first
not?
target, and it chains to 3 others.
Okay, fair enough.
You take Saltbrook and Slayer, you take 23 points of damage. Ethel, you take half that. Thalion as well. So you take 12 points of damage.
Oy. No, they...
You just watch as a Sararak puts his staff up to the sky, and this lightning bolt just comes down on Slayer, and it just ripples through his armor. And as you think it's done, you just see as this electric energy loads up in him, and it shoots out in 3 directions towards the 3 of you. And okay, he is going to use his bonus action to invoke Curse. He's going to expend 1 charge from his Staff of the Forgotten One, and he's going to cast a curse on you, Gimnir. You must succeed on a con check. Con throw, actually. So roll that Constitution throw for me.
So a con save?
Mm-hmm.
That'll be 22.
22. You are now cursed. You cannot regain hit points, and you have vulnerability to necrotic damage. So that's 2 times damage from any necrotic damage you receive.
Damn, that sucks.
Greater Restoration, remove curse, can lift the curse. Let me just mark you as cursed. Okay. And that's a Sararex action. Slayer will go next. And Slayer will move over to the side and charge the White Knight. Oh shit. He misses his first attack. And he hits the second one. And he will deal... Oh god. 3 points of damage.
Oh, yeah. 3 points? That's devastating. Gimnir, you're fucking dead, dude.
Now the White Knights go. First one will life drain on Slayer. That's an 18 plus 4. That's a hit. The 1d6 plus 2 damage. That's 5 points of damage. And he will do a con check, a con save. A 21. And he passes it. Okay. And then he will use his longsword. 15. That's a hit. And the attack damage will be 1d8 plus 2. 6. So 11 points of damage to Slayer. A lot of 11s this time, huh? The ogre will attack. He'll charge you, Gimnir, from the side. And because you are 5 feet away from Ripley, he gets advantage on that.
What perk was that?
He's flanked.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Does my dodge cancel that advantage?
It cancels it, yes.
Cool.
So your AC is 27. He misses. Gimnir, you just see this bumbling idiot, this huge thing just fucking charge at you, and it just swings its club down, but you're waiting for it. And as it lands on the ground, this ogre just looks at the ground and lifts his club to see where you are, because he definitely thinks he got you. And then he looks at you, and you're over to the side as he misses. And now the 2 shades will move. They will take 4d4 damage. Roll for that, Ethel.
Oh, okay. Just 44 or like 444?
44 on the first one.
Okay. That is 14.
Okay.
Write that down, write that down!
Mm-hmm. And
And
then
then the next one.
the second one.
11. So many little click-clacks happening.
So many 11s, man. Like, we've seen 11 pop up like 6
I was gonna
times.
say, I'm getting real angel number vibes from this. Maybe
They're going to strength drain against Kirith. And they both get advantage. So plus 4. Kirith is 22, so they miss the first one. Oh, one nat 20s and the other hits as well.
If you have adamantine armor, you can say nuh-uh to criticals.
Let me see if she has.
Just to remind everybody.
She does not. She has plate armor. Plus 2. So,
Good.
one of them hits, the other
Haley
crits.
redeemed Kermit.
So, Kirith is going to take 4 plus 4, that's 8. And then 4 again. So that's 12 points of necrotic damage. God, if that had been an 11 again, I would have shat myself.
there's someone trying to speak to us.
Now, next one, we have the White Knights again. As they finish their stuff. They're going to surround Slayer. If they can, we'll consider this... Actually, I was going to say we'll consider this melee range, but I'll just do this instead. And they both go for life drains.
Did you get Kermited for 1 minute?
Yes, because I got Kermited. One of them hits, the other one misses. So they re-roll with that advantage, but they also miss. They succeed. 1d6 plus 2. That's 5, 7. And Slayer has to succeed a con save. And they fail it, which means that their HP maximum goes down. They only have 133 max HP. And be advised, the failing this Constitution saving throw, hit point maximum is reduced by an amount equal to the damage taken. This reduction lasts until the target finishes a long rest. The target dies if this effect reduces its hit point maximum to 0. And then... Am I missing a shade? I am missing one shade. Fuck. Well, for next turn then, the shade rolls a 2. There. The scrawlings of a madman.
I love crack.
Now, roll 2d4, Ethel, please.
Yes, sir. Oh, wait, that... There's one too many 4s! No, go back. Okay. 2d4. It's only 4. It's 4 points of damage.
Alright. Ethildon, it's your turn again.
Again! Oh my god, sorry, one of the dogs just yapped. It scared the shit out of me. Magic is gonna be kind of a pain in the ass, but per se, if I were to just light my vines on fire the old-fashioned way, like with a rock. Could I do that?
Yes, you could.
Take up a flint and stone. Tick, 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 tick.
I'll need a,
I
I'll,
don't
I'll,
think we have enough gas.
I'll need a survival check for that.
Okay, fuck it. I'll because I want to start moving towards Slayer. I feel like he's getting his ass whipped, and I don't want 2 dead Warforged on my hands. You said survival?
Yes.
Ooh, that'd be a 14. Would that be enough to spark a fire?
Yes, it will.
Yes, I would hope so. Woo! Are you waiting for me? Or...
Huh?
Oh, sorry. I was like, sometimes when we're online, I'm like, am I speaking or am I waiting for him to speak?
No, I'm waiting for you.
Okay. I'll run up a good, what is that? Like maybe 25 feet to like the middle of my spike growth there.
You will be taking
No,
damage.
no. I don't mean in it. I mean just
Oh.
up to it.
So 12.5 feet.
Move me to like the right a bit. So I'm a little closer to my homeboy and I have line of sight. Yep, there you go.
So 15 feet.
Yeah, that's good. Oh yeah. Am I also allowed to roll like an initiative for Thalion? I just kind of forgot about it.
Sure.
Or would he be counted with me?
He would normally be counted with you, but since you're not mounted on him, that would be
Yeah, okay, that's how we described it.
Sam
So would
Phoenix
you mind
98 and Allie. Thank you so much for your follows. You got one, sweets?
would you mind if I just rolled him an initiative now?
Roll for it.
13.
Okay.
That's reasonable. I'm chill with it. You ever forget your dragon exists?
No, I don't have one.
You're a bad parent.
Shut the fuck up.
All right. So what are you doing?
I would like to tink and set my vines on fire just to ensure some extra sweet bonus damage on these nightshades.
You will deal 1d4 fire damage. Apart
You know
from
what?
your-
Worth it.
All right. Which one are you attacking?
Oh, I haven't done that yet, but
Yeah.
I guess the one it would be closest to me would be the one to Slayer's like right flank.
This one.
Yeah, to help him out and not get totally fucking blindsided.
All right. Roll to hit.
Yes, sir. Would a 23 hit?
Yes, it would.
Can I still attack twice?
Yeah.
Okay.
What you did
Sometimes
was a
I'm
bonus
confused what
action.
counts as like an action, bonus action. A dirty 20.
That hits.
Okay.
Roll for damage.
First
both of
one
those?
12, and second one 15. So that's 27.
Okay. So 27. Ethel, you just spring forward, and as you're moving forward, you're sparking flame into your arrows, and you just knock these 2 flaming arrows in, and you just fire at this white, and they recoil from it. The fire seems to be working.
Sick.
Although you did move within 5 feet of the shade, so you are going to take a opportunity attack on that.
Looks like a lot more than 5 feet. I'm gonna be honest, homeboy.
You did this. So they crit fail. So
Oh, we Gucci.
all right. Ripley's turn. He will, after taking the damage from Kirith, he's going to swear vengeance. Chooses one creature it can see within 30 feet of him that has done damage to you or your allies. You do additional damage equal to your proficiency bonus, and score a critical hit on a 19 or above. You cannot stop attacking until it dies.
Oh, Jesus.
This vow cannot end until the target is dead. So it uses that, and it will then use Vengeful Glare as his action. Kirith will need to succeed on a Wisdom saving throw.
She gets +3 because she's within 10 feet of me.
Yeah, she was gonna pass it anyway by 1. Okay. So she... Okay, so she saved that. Alright, that's Ripley's turn. Kira. It is your turn.
Alrighty. Man, I don't know. There's not a whole lot of good things I can do at the moment. I'm not really within range of anything unless I dash, huh?
You are in range of the ogre.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll just sneak attack him. Why not?
Yep, roll to hit.
Sorry, it's been a hot second. That's
All good.
+8 to hit, I think. So that's a 20, a dirty 20.
That hits.
So 1d4 plus 2 for the initial damage. 5,
Mhm.
and then an extra 46.
Nice.
Okay, let's see. An extra 15 damage, so 20 damage total.
Nice.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action, my cunning action, to go back into hiding into that grass where I was.
You won't have the distance. You can
Won't have the
you can
distance.
you can attempt to hide here in dim light.
Can I disengage and head back towards Thalion?
Sure. You have 2 feet of movement, so you can disengage with your bonus action and move 2 feet.
Yeah, I'll move 2 feet backwards and towards Thalion, like away from the ogre.
Oh, so like this.
Yeah, just to get a little bit more out of range.
Okay.
Still facing him though.
All right. Kirith's turn. Kirith is surrounded. She will... Uh-huh. Okay. No. Okay. She'll just attack Ripley. It's a 17. Ripley gets hit. And a 16 hit again. So both of them hit. That's a 12. And an 11, so 23 points of damage. Gimnir, you witness this as Kirith, she's just trying to keep her body away from the hands of these shades that are trying to reach in and drain her strength, and she just keeps wailing on Ripley. If you didn't know her better, you would think that she's on the verge of tears, and you can hear her saying, "I know you are still in there. Snap out of this!" And Ripley remains completely silent, just taking attack after attack. Thalion. It's Thalion's turn, Ethel.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize I still was muted. There are puppies whining. Thalion is gonna be on Kira duty.
Okay.
He's gonna move in closer to help engage that giant fuck ass ogre. And what my hope would be is that he could then potentially be living cover.
Yeah. As soon as Kira has enough space to get in behind Thalion, which is roughly Thalion's about 7 feet long. The tail doesn't count, because if the tail did, he would be like 11 feet long.
He do be having a tail attack though.
He do.
For now, he will sprint into action and pounce and bite it onto this ogre.
Okay. Plus 14 to hit. Roll for it.
Yeah, I'll just do it on this page. It's easier if I just do it on this page.
Yeah.
Plus 14. 9 plus 14, that's going to be 23?
That's a hit.
Okay. And then what damage roll for him? I always forget.
For him, it'll be 1d10 plus 4.
1d10, bien sûr. 7 plus 4. Bessie, that's an 11. I don't know what to tell you.
So that goes to 31. Okay. And I believe that's Thalion's. Alright, Saltbrook. Your turn. You are currently melee engaged with this shade. Just a heads
since
up.
when?
Since he charged you.
I was not aware that he did that, but okay. Well, since I'm stuck in melee and the plan has already failed, it is time to beat him to death. Actually, I'm going to use Lightning Punch on him.
Ooh.
Punch him in the teeth.
Okay. Is it a spell?
Yes, and if you counterspell me, I will beat the shit out of you.
No, you just take an opportunity attack from the shade.
It's a melee attack, though.
But it's still a spell.
Yeah, okay, no, I'm not going to do that then.
Wait, what's the name of the attack? Let me look at it, make sure.
Use Lightning Punch. Actually, sorry, it specifically says I do not... Hold on. Lightning imbues your body and concentrates your legs and fists. You instantly dash up to 30 feet in a straight line towards a creature that you can see, not provoking opportunity attacks.
Okay. I can't
Make a melee spell.
I can't seem to find the spell or the attack. Is it a
it's
paladin
L-I-E-U. I don't think so. L-I-E-U, S Lightning Punch.
Huh. Can't seem to find it.
Let me send it to you real quick.
Please do.
Whenever the dog shit ass internet. There we go. Not too bad.
Let's see. Oh. Oh, is it a pact thing?
It might be. I think it might be a warlock. It does say warlock. It might be a warlock only thing.
Okay. Alright, yeah.
Cool EO.
Yep. No opportunity attack there.
Okay, I rolled a 14. I'm going to use Dark One's own luck for a plus D10.
That's a hit.
Oh, it's a hit?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I will not do that then. 68 lightning damage for a grand total of 36 plus 7. 44?
44 damage?
Hold on. 36 plus 7, 43.
Okay. 43.
Okay, King, go off.
Let's see if it goes on the thing. It does not go on the thing. That's spell slot consumed.
1 second. Okay. 44 damage, correct?
43.
43 damage. Okay.
Yes.
Tell me how you kill this guy with a sponge.
These guys turn into dust when they die, right?
Yes.
You know when you punch someone in a game like Power Armor and they just kind of fucking disintegrate? Like they turn into goop? That's what I'm going to do to this guy, but it's going to be dust.
I see. Okay. As this happens, as this thing just crumbles into dust in front of you, Saltbrook, Gimnir, you notice that Ripley is not looking at Kirith. He is looking at Saltbrook, and there is a glint in his eye.
Oh, stinky.
Saltbrook, if you would like to move, you can.
I will move towards the ogre.
Okay. You can get between Gimnir and Thalion. Will you stay a little back to stay out of melee range?
I will stay back just a little bit, but I want to get within 30 feet so I can do my bonus blicky shot.
Okay. You're about 7 feet away.
From the
ogre.
Target or from getting it for the ogre? Oh wait, I'm already well within range then, eh?
Yeah.
I'll stay where I am and I'll shoot the ogre twice.
Alright.
I will roll a nat 20 for the first one.
Okay.
And I will roll a 10 for the next one.
So you hit the first one, you missed the second one.
Yeah, so that's 18 damage to the ogre.
Okay. 18 damage. That becomes 42? 49, right?
Wait, what?
There we go. No, just counting his HP.
Oh, you're counting. Okay, gotcha.
A Sararak's turn.
Hey, Brad.
What's up?
I feel like I got skipped. I haven't had my
You did?
second time. I think so.
I am so sorry.
No, it's okay. I just want to make sure
Oh,
before.
no, yeah.
Please go right ahead.
Go
Okay.
ahead, Kim. Kill him right now.
That's my bad.
No.
I'll grant you advantage because I skipped you.
Get his ass.
That's okay. First things first. I'm going to have to use turn undead.
Turn undead?
Yeah. I
Okay.
have to use my action. Turn the unholy. As an action, you center fiends and undead. Each fiend or undead that can see or hear you within 30 feet must make a wisdom saving throw, DC 15. On failure, it is turned for 1 minute or until it takes damage. And turned must spend its turn trying to move as far away from you as it can, and it can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of you. It also can't take reactions.
Okay. So Kirith is gonna have to do that as well. Okay, saving throw 15. So Kirith. Oh, 15 on the dot. There it is. He saves. The shades. Okay, so they're flat as well. That's one of them turned. That's one that's saved. And that's the another one that's saved. So this one will turn for 1 minute.
Yeah, I believe so.
So okay, turned for 1 round. Anything else?
No, that takes my action. Oh wait, I'm gonna do bonus action Shield of Faith on Kira.
Okay. Nice. We now go to our scheduled programming. Acererak. He will... Sorry, I have so many choices.
Oh, shut up.
Okay. He will cast Ice Storm on Ithilden. A 20-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder centered on a point within range. Each creature in the cylinder must make a Dex saving throw.
Okay.
And since
Would that also affect your own homeboys?
Huh?
Sorry. I took a handful of cashews at the worst time. I apologize. Oh. Oh, okay. I was looking at someone else and thought it was me. I'm stupid. That's fine. Okay, Dex save, you said.
Yeah. Dex save, please. And
Ooh, it's only a 13.
how much?
It's only a 13.
Yeah, you don't save. You're gonna take... you take 2d8 bludgeoning damage and 4d6 cold damage. So, 2d8, I'm gonna roll with Ripley's. Oops. That's 2d8 bludgeoning. You take 4 damage from the bludgeoning, and from the ice, 46. You take 12 points of damage.
Okay. I can fuck with that.
Hailstones turn the storm's area of effect into difficult terrain until the end of your next turn.
Okay, wait. Do I still have like the land stride thingy? I didn't.
No.
No.
Just let me have hope.
Oh, I have it against magical plants. That's different. Okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What?
I just realized. Okay. Okay.
You know what? Keep it to yourself. I don't want to know.
Not gonna use that one yet.
Yep.
Okay. It's touch. Okay. And he will move further back. That'll be Acererak's Slayer's turn. He will rage. And he'll martial arts the fuck out of this White Knight right here. Oh, he crits.
He turns him into Morbius juice.
He will do 10 plus... Okay, he deals 10 points of damage to this guy. Goes down to 37. We just check the white. Uh-huh. And he'll attack again with his martial arts, and he crit fails. And that leaves him wide open. This enemy will have advantage on the next round to attack him, as if he didn't have before. The White Knights will attack. One White Knight will attack, actually. 3, that's a miss. A 16, that's a hit. He'll drain life. 1d6 plus 2, that's 7. Slayer will roll con check. He succeeds. The ogre will attack Thalion. He rolls 10 plus 6. Thalion. Oh, he misses by 1. But he won't attack again. He only has 1.
Cat-like reflexes kicked in.
Shade 1 is turned, so he's going to move back, and he takes 2d4. Ethel, roll for that.
Oh, yes, sir.
Is he in
Plus
any
2d4.
opportunity attack range?
Yes, you're right. He will take Kirith's. With an
That should be-
18,
By the
that's a
way,
hit.
if I say something nonsensical or doesn't make sense, I'm kind of flying blind because the internet connection here is not so great, and sometimes the stream is not in, so I'm just trying to be useful.
Gotcha. Ethel, hold on that damage, actually, because...
Well, I was going to say it would actually be actually 3d4 because I lit it on fire.
Ooh. Oh, the vines. You're right. Okay. Sorry. Okay. So, well, Kirith already kills it with the opportunity attack. And it just goes...
You know what? I helped.
Well, the ashes are now on fire. There.
And we
With,
send them back
with,
to hell where they belonged.
With the dying of another Shadow Goober, I'd like to see if there's any change on Ripley's face as a reaction. Like, to see how he reacts to the Goober getting
Okay.
got.
Roll for insight.
Let my D&D be on insight. I trained this. And it will be a 22.
As you take a moment to look at Ripley, Saltbrook, you can tell that he has been studying you the entire time that you cast that lightning punch until now. His gaze is not fixed on you. It's not physically on you, but you feel as if your spirit is laid bare in front of him. And you sense no change once the shades go down.
Let me see.
Okay, now roll that 3d4, Emmy, because this shade is gonna charge you.
Oh, sorry, King. Give me a sweet 7 damage. We love a passive damage.
Okay, so 7 damage. It will roll for a strength drain on you.
Wait, what do you want me to roll? I'm sorry.
You don't have to, because
sorry, I
it
thought you-
misses. Okay. It misses the first one, and it will try for the second. And it crit fails. It's laid wide open. You'll have advantage on the attack if you attack him.
I'm just so gorgeous. Things are just stumbling over themselves when they approach me.
The white will go for Slayer with advantage. That's an 11. No. Nat 20. That's a crit. What?
Okay. Idiot, stupid, poo-poo baby question. If I'm wearing adamantine armor and I nod on my watch for someone taking a crit,
You will take that. You will still take the full damage. It won't
Okay.
negate the crit.
okay, never mind. Just posing questions.
You would be able to, but you would also take an opportunity attack from the shade.
I see.
It
okay.
is a good question, though.
Yeah.
Thoughts are flowing.
So 6 plus 2, that's 8, and then plus 2, 6. That's 12 points of damage on Slayer from the first attack, from the attack, and then the other two will attack as well. They miss the first one, advantage. They hit the second one, and then that one misses and misses. So one hit with advantage, that's a hit. So d6, 2, 4. Okay. Ethel, you're just watching Slayer get pelted from every direction. He's struggling.
I'm trying to get there.
And that'll be it. Ethilden, it is your turn.
Okay. Another just throwing it out there question. Would a Charlatan step still incur an opportunity attack?
I believe not.
Okay.
Chardalon Stride, let me see, doesn't provoke opportunity attacks.
Yeah, okay, I figured.
And it's also concentration, so for the duration of it, your speed increases by 20 feet. So don't forget that.
Okay, I see. Okay. I will, I don't know, do I want to do that? Because I Sorry, I'm like convulsing it within my own brainstem right now. Yeah, no, I'll do it for RP's sake. She's very, I don't want to use the word like triggered lightly, but like seeing poor Slayer get his ass beat, you know, again, she doesn't want another Warforged to die on her hands. She's going to cast the Charlatan step. Let me just mark it before I forget, to be fair here.
Okay.
And she's gonna go through like the right hand line to kind of get to both of these guys to the right of Slayer in her line of literal fire.
Okay. How far do you want to go?
Just enough so I'm like behind both of them and hopefully can get both with fire damage.
Yeah, you will be able to do it.
Yeah, okay.
About here.
Yeah, and then within melee range will be good. She bursts in a fiery ball of death and sexiness.
I'm gonna be so.
What?
Leviosa.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh, I'm gonna piss. Okay.
So you're gonna deal 1d6 damage to the Shade, to this White Knight, and this White Knight. So roll for those.
Okay. Yeah, give me 1 second. Is it not 2d6? My Charlatan step says 2d6. Just to correct me if I'm wrong.
It's 6. It says 1d6 here on mine. Let me take a look at yours.
Okay. Whatever
Oh,
you prefer,
yeah.
King.
Yeah, okay. 2d6. It does say that on D&D Beyond, so go
Okay.
for it. So that's
So
one,
for the first shade,
it's one of
that'll
your
be 8 for the shade.
one of your third level slots is burned.
Yes, I marked it so I wouldn't forget.
Okay.
Oh, but wait, what? Why did it erase my spike growth slot? What the fuck? I clicked it. I remember clicking it. Anyway, all right. So 8 for the shade. 6 for one of the white.
8 for the Shade?
Yes. Sorry, is my mic bad?
No, sorry. I must have missed it. White Knight, how much?
6.
6.
And then 11 for the second.
That's 43. Okay. 43. And 11 for the second? Or 6?
Yeah.
Or
11.
Oh my god, 11.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
11 again, baby.
Crazy. And then I will go right into igniting the blood Queen Bow's blades and go to strike the closest white.
They're
twice.
both within melee range, so
Okay, I will go for the one flanking Slayer then to his left to get him off his back.
okay. Roll those attacks.
Ooh, would an 18 hit?
An 18 does hit, yes.
Okay, I'll keep it. And then my second attack.
Oh my god.
Does a 34?
Jesus.
Yeah.
It does not hit. It does not hit. Sorry.
Yeah, it does.
Oh damn, no, that sucks actually. No, it doesn't hit. 10 damage plus 15, 25.
Tell me how you kill him.
Oh my god, she Super Saiyans in with the fucking Charladon step, and immediately just turns on her heel, and with all like the momentum that she can muster, thrusts the blood team goes into the back of this thing, pulls it out and swipes down its back, and just it crumbles to the ground as its spine is just ripped in half.
There you go.
She like kind of like gives Slayer like a nod, like, "Hey, I'm like I'm here. You're good."
He nods back.
I love him, Your Honor.
All right. Next up, we have Ripley. All right. Saltbrook, remind me how much damage you dealt with that lightning punch.
43 damage.
Okay. How much did you roll to hit on that?
34 plus 7.
Okay. Okay. Gimnir, you see Ripley turn towards you, and you see as his hand becomes engulfed in electricity. And you just feel this insane power just rush through you as he delivers the exact same attack that Saltbrook used. And it hits in the exact same way and deals the exact same damage. Was that 47 damage?
How much damage?
47, I believe.
47? Okay.
You're down to 11, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm down to 8.
I see. Now to 8 points of 8 points of health, and he then turns to Kirith, and he will. 1 second. Oh shit. Okay. He's going to use a bonus action to vanish.
Boo.
He uses the hide action as a bonus action. He cannot be tracked by non-magical means. And he will roll. He rolls an 18 on stealth. So, Gimnir, after getting hit with that, you just see as Ripley essentially turns transparent and disappears.
And question for you, Rod.
Yep.
Is he, well, how is he classed? Is he undead or what is he? What is he currently?
I can't tell you. He's undead. That's as much as you understand.
Whoa. Shit.
All you understand about him is that he is undead.
Oh, I understand he's undead.
Yes.
Wonderful. Okay. That answers my question.
And since he has used his photographic reflexes, he cannot do it again for 1 day.
Fair enough.
I'll read to you guys the feat. Whether due to a freak accident, a blessing of wild magic, or a gift from the gods themselves, you have become able to watch another person's physical movements and duplicate them without any practice or training, no matter how complex. Once per day, you can choose one of the following things to do. Photographic caster. Use a reaction to memorize and prepare any one spell that is successfully cast within 60 feet of you, provided you have both clear line of sight and can hear the caster. You will not require any of the material components normally required by the chosen spell. You retain the information for 30 days, but can only memorize up to 5 spells at a time. You can override a previously memorized spell to make space for a new one. He can also use Photographic Fighter. Use a reaction to deliver an exact copy of an attack that has successfully landed against you or an ally. You do not roll to hit. You take the attack's original roll and use it as your own, plus your own modifiers so long as they apply. This can only be done if you have the same exact type of weapon that was used. The damage is the
So
same as
hold
the
on.
attackers plus your own modifiers.
So you use the same rule to hit.
Mm-hmm.
I only rolled a 14 to hit, and that's below Gimnir's AC.
What was the roll that you got to hit?
14.
The roll that you used to... That's not what you said.
I said it was 14, and I said I was going to use the thing, and you said no, it hits.
Alright.
Sorry, man.
That's why I asked. We'll redo the round.
You have so
I
much
suppose.
damage I did.
We'll redo the turn.
Fair enough.
So he won't do that. God damn it. Oh.
Well, if you still want to go through with it and say that I used
No.
my
no.
silly
Then
ability,
it's unfair to Gimnir.
well, I still wouldn't hit him. If I used Luck of the Dark Goober, I still only would have rolled a 24, and I think it's 27 for him, so he still would be fine. But at that point, it would be that I've
No.
already used that, which is fine.
It would actually work if we use that because it adds his own modifiers to it. Because he has a +8.
Fair enough, then.
It's fine. We won't do it.
Sorry about that, man.
It's fine. It happens. Happens. Let's just say, here's what we'll say. Saltbrook, with your insight check from before, you essentially see a vision of this. You figure that out. You just had you were just granted a vision of what he can do. So instead,
All right.
we'll go... Yeah, okay. Okay. He will in step cast a Chardelon step. And he will end within melee range of you, Saltbrook.
This is fair. I accept this.
So,
I accept my fate. But also, of course, I didn't realize I was muted. Of course, you fucking.
Kirith, Shade, Ogre, Thalion, and Gimnir, you will all take 2d6 fire damage. That is 4 points of damage each.
Halved for Thalion, so he takes 2.
Thalion...
Well, it's fire resistance, right?
Let me make sure.
If I have it, so to speak.
Damage immunity, he doesn't take anything.
Okay, that's what I thought, but I didn't want to be an ass.
Yeah. He takes 0 damage.
If you really want to get granular with it,
You all
if you
take...
really want to be an ass.
You all take 4 points of damage except for Thalion. Ogre takes 4 as well. So that's 53.
Do I take 4?
Yes, you take 4 points of damage.
Okay. That's 4 off my temp HP.
Okay.
So sad.
He will focus on you, Saltbrook. And he will... He will take an opportunity attack from you. And
Okay.
he'll cast silence on you.
Okay. I love that Leaves doesn't have a vocal component. Okay, do I... Is the opportunity attack when he gets into range of me or before?
He's already
'Cause
in
I wonder
range
if I
of
can hit
you.
him with those. Okay, so I'll hit him with my greatsword then.
Okay.
And I will roll a 19 to hit.
You get the opportunity attack because he's casting a spell that provokes it. So,
Fair. 19 was my hit.
that's a hit.
I shall be doing a grand total of 14 damage to him.
Okay. He just no-sells it. He disappears. This wall of fire just forms in front of you, just putting this fire damage against you, and then he appears behind you, and he just says, "Be silent, little man." And he snaps his fingers. And you just feel your vocal cords constrict.
Using my glorious minor illusion, I'm just going to put the text "fuck you" above my head.
In what language?
How many languages do you understand?
Depends. Well, it's not that. It's a matter
You
of
know what?
which
Fuck
one.
it. I'm gonna put it in common, deep speech, elvish, or primordial. Okay. Fuck you, man.
Love that. Kira, it's your turn.
All right. I'm not exactly hidden, am I? Ripley's within my movement range, isn't he?
Yes, 13 feet away.
Okay. All I need to have for a sneak attack is advantage, and if I'm like coming up behind him and flanking him, I would have advantage, wouldn't I?
Yes, you would.
Okay, then I'm going to do a sneak attack against Ripley.
Fuck yeah.
How incredibly based.
I do like more aggressive Kira. I love it. It makes me so happy.
Yes,
Uh,
their queen, unleash the female rage.
I'm gonna use my Keyblade to hit. So that's a 21 to hit.
That's a hit.
Okay. So 1d6 plus 2 for the first bit of damage. That's 3. And then an extra 46. And that's an extra 10 damage, so 13 damage total.
Mhm.
And then I'm going to...
Second attack? Oh, you only have one.
Yeah, I only have one. I mean,
You do?
I could use Flurry of Blows, but I'm not going to. I'm going to use Cunning Action to dash back towards Thalion.
Nice. Behind, next to him, which way?
Behind, out of Ripley's range.
Okay. That is still your full movement, so there we go.
Yep.
I do
And
love the
that will be my
Naruto
turn.
music started playing as soon as Kira's turn started.
I was gonna question it, but like,
No, it's meant to be.
I didn't touch it. It happened by itself.
the 11s, the Fates, the Naruto, it's happening.
So, wait, did I already put in the damage for him? Yes, I did. Okay. Kirith's turn. She's gonna turn around and fight the shade. She will roll to hit. And that is a 10. She misses the first one. Rolls the second one. 17. That's a hit. And she will deal that damage. 6 points of damage. Let me just see something. Yep. And she kills it. As soon as Ripley explodes past her towards Saltbrook, she uses the momentum of the flames to just turn herself around, and she just cuts this shade in half, and it just floats harmlessly down to the floor before becoming ashes. And since there's not enough people around her, she will go around and start moving towards Ripley again. Within melee range. And she will action surge to attack again. To use another action. Saltbrook, you just see as right after you hit Ripley with your greatsword, Kirith just bursts past you and begins attacking. And now Ripley is actually blocking. He's taking the time to block. Because she misses both attacks. They just lock eyes and they're just going at it. There's a lot of rage in her movements. There's a lot of anger in the way that she's attacking. And she's getting sloppy. Gimnir, it is your turn. See, this time I didn't miss you.
Oh yeah. Alright, so we're gonna try something new. Gimnir turns over to Saltbrook and says, "Hey, I'm trusting you with this. Catch," and throws the Godsteel barrier over to him.
Oh shit!
Oh.
And now I have the Godsteel Barrier.
And he's now going to two-hand his battle axe,
Uh-huh.
turn to the ogre, and start swinging.
Okay.
Come on, get
Um,
busy.
Saltbrook, give me a dex check with advantage.
Dex check with advantage. I do not have good dex. 18.
You catch it.
Sweet.
And more on that later. Gimnir. Go for it.
Yeah. Okay. So that's a natural 20. I'm gonna add a
Fuck
Divine
yeah.
Smite on top of that. Second level Divine Smite.
Fuck yes.
So that is going to be.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a free tip. Don't use your Divine Smite. With a nat 20, you kill the ogre.
Okay, fair enough.
So you don't burn through that.
Alright, appreciate the heads up.
Tell me how you kill
Okay.
this guy.
So, after Gimnir tosses over the Godsteel Barrier, he uses the momentum of turning to two-hand his axe and swing upwards towards the ogre, and just decapitates it.
Hell yeah! I've been missing a good decapitation in this campaign. We haven't had enough of those.
I know, we're missing the head trauma that's in every episode.
Exactly. Gimnir, as
Personally,
you
I'm craving
go for it.
a little defenestration, a little,
There's no windows to throw people out of.
That's why I said I'm craving.
So, Gimnir, as you swing your battle axe upwards, you feel how lethal this blow is, and it hits this ogre in the sternum, and it's almost like a hot knife through butter as it just goes upward and upward and upward and upward, and as it rips this head right in the middle, from its chin to the tip of its head, just rips right in the middle, and it opens like a flower, just over to the side. And you just see this massive thing just collapse to the ground. Good job.
So my AC is now 22. Have fun with that, Rod.
Thank you.
What's also funny is my AC is 22.
So let's just unequip that Godsteel Barrier. There we go.
I already did, boss.
Gotcha. Thank you. So
Yeah, I've already equipped it.
oh, you added it. You added it to your page.
I
Love
already
that.
Oh my
added
God.
it.
Love that.
We do a little pre-plan.
We do. Oh, I love that. Oh, that makes me so happy. Thalion's turn.
Okay. Can you give me just a little bit of a zoom, see what I'm dealing with here? So ogre's down.
Mm-hmm. Ogre's
No,
down
no,
right
it's-
here.
Yeah. I said zoom in, por favor.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, that's Gimnir, not a person. Okay. I would, from where he stands, still like kind of towering over Kira, like shoving her underneath his wing. He'll just tail slap the shit out of the back of Ripley.
Is it a reach weapon?
I thought, in my head,
me
yes,
read.
because it's tail, but I haven't read
15
it,
feet
so-
reach. It hits.
That's what I'm talking about, baby!
Go for it.
What do you go to roll for it?
I will need you to roll. That's
What?
a plus
14.
plus 14 to hit.
Okay. Uh, 6 plus 14 would be a dirty 20 with that hit.
Okay. It hits.
Okay, and then damage-wise, what are we talking?
2d8 plus 8.
So sexy. I love this. 2d8, so it'd be 11 plus 8 is 19.
19 points of damage.
Break his bones!
Nice. Okay.
He throws in a good menacing little roar just for RP's sake. Because no one touches his friends.
Kira, you just
Just-
watch as this dragon just puts his wing over you to shield you from anything, and its tail just whips around and just whiplashes against Ripley. Saltbrook, you see him just recoil from the sheer mass of this tail hitting him. There is rage in Ripley's face. Saltbrook, go for it. Oh, as you catch the Godsteel barrier, you feel this intense energy coursing through your arm. You have only felt this once before. The first time you put on the Arcanist gauntlets. And as these two relics are touching each other and connected to you, you feel your banner just almost meld itself to the Godsteel barrier. And it forms this the barrier and the banner fuse into one entity.
What does this mean?
Ginder, sorry, bro, you're not getting this back.
That's not what I said.
We do a little joking on the side, Rod.
So what does this do, or is it just an aesthetic change?
As far as you can see, it's an aesthetic change, but holding the Godsteel barrier, you feel your defenses go up in a way that you've never felt before. It's almost as if your skin has hardened.
Fair enough. I'm going to activate the shield as a bonus action for 25 HP and to give +3 to my teammates' AC.
Nice.
So I have 7 temporary HP. That's going to give me 32 temporary HP, and that would give Kira +3 to her. Bonus. Is that +3 to everyone in a range, or just +3 to everyone, my allies?
Everyone in the range, I believe.
3 to 4
Yeah.
allies within 60 feet.
Within 60?
That you can see within 60 feet of you.
It's basically well, almost everyone, but okay. So because if I'm swinging with the great sword, that would give me disadvantage, right? Because I'm using a two-handed as one-handed, right?
Yes.
So I'm going to, instead of using a pistol, I'm going to whip out a longsword using the pact,
Yeah.
and then I'm going to beat the ever-living shit out of the goober in front of me. He's behind me, in front of me.
He's in front of you. You've turned around already
maybe
because
so.
of the opportunity attack.
Fair enough. Alright, I am now going to beat the shit out of him.
Go for it.
The first one is going to be... That was almost a nat 20, but it slid. Bitch! I'm going to get an 8 and a dirty 20.
Okay. So an 8 misses, the 20 hits.
Yes.
You do have advantage, don't forget, because
Oh, do I?
Kirith is right next to you. He's flanked.
Oh, okay. Do you mind if I reroll that then?
Reroll that 8.
Fair enough. That 8 will become an 18, which will actually become a 24.
There you go. That's 2 hits.
So I think the first one... Okay, so the first one I hit did 8 damage.
Mm-hmm.
For damage. And the other one will be doing a grand total of 4 damage. So
Okay.
12 damage total.
12 damage.
And that would be my turn.
Nice. Now it's Acererak's turn. He will... 41 feet. I see. Okay. He is going to cast Circle of Death And it'll be a 60-foot radius. I believe this is down to 8 or 7. Yeah, this is gonna get pretty much everyone. Oops. I'll spare Slayer from that. I need everyone to do a con saving throw.
If you're within 10 feet of me, add 3.
Okay, I have rolled a 14 for that. I think. I don't want to know what Circle of Death does. So
7.
I'm gonna leave it actually. I have 32 bonus HP. I'll be okay.
So that's a fail on Kira. That's a fail on
Actually, I'm gonna use my
Saltbrook.
inspiration to re-roll that.
Reroll that. Go for it.
I got a 15.
Oh, I was thinking the same. I also got a 7. I didn't realize.
Okay,
that
that's a
was you.
21 with the plus 3.
Okay. So Ethel failed, Josiah failed, Gimnir failed, Kira failed. Thalion. Roll for Thalion.
Oh yeah, right. Okay. You guys see
Wait, a 21 fails?
Yep.
Jeez.
He got
okay.
a 9.
What the hell's the DC on that? Like
You
25?
all fail. 23.
Jesus.
Jesus.
That'll be 21
Excellent.
points of damage to everyone.
Jesus.
That's not
Alright,
necrotic
back down
damage,
to
is
11 and
it?
temp HP.
It's necrotic damage. Do you take half?
God damn it.
Oh, you-
No.
Do you have weakness? Oh, you take double damage.
Yeah, that's 42 damage.
Oh,
I'm on 5.
jeez. So you all watch as Acererak just points his staff towards you, and you see this huge ball of dark energy appear off of the tip of his staff. And there's the skull that's on the staff. You just see it open its mouth wide in a silent scream as this huge ball of dark energy just shoots towards you. And it lands right in the middle of this area. And from within, you see this huge wave of dark energy. Skulls seem to be erupting from the ground, and they just begin to like bite into your souls, ripping them out of your bodies. And Gimnir, as you're cursed, you just feel as if that protection that the Godsteel barrier gave you before, you feel naked against this. And there is this rush of memories in your mind, of memories of your father telling you you're not good enough, of your friends turning their back on you, on your family looking down on you for who you are, and it just causes every dark emotion you have within you to just spring out and fill your head. And as this wave of dark energy passes by you, Saltbrook, you see that it just shapes itself around Ripley. He doesn't even move.
And Kringe.
And then, as a bonus action, he will invoke Curse on Kirith, which dispels yours, Gimnir, if it's successful on Kirith. So Kirith will do a con saving throw, which she's pretty good at, but she fails. She is now cursed. She's marked, vowed, and cursed. Jesus. And that'll be his Slayer's turn. He will attack this one since he is flanked by Ithilden to gain advantage. Martial arts. That's a 17. And that hits. That's a 5. 5 points of damage on the first one. Second hit is a 13. He misses. So he will deal 5 points of damage to this guy. and that will be Slayers. The whites will attack. This one is going to turn around and attack you, Ethel, with a life drain.
What are you doing in my house?
13 plus 4. You have 16. That's a hit.
Is she affected by God Steel Barriers +3?
You're right. But can you see her? Okay, yeah.
I don't know if I can see her. I can't see the stream.
So that misses.
Ooh.
Oh, thank you, Bestie.
It'll attack again, and it misses. White Knight goes for the attack on Slayer. Misses the first one. Crits on the second one. So that's 8 plus 2 plus 2. So that's 12 points of damage. Slayer will roll. Fails the concept check. So 12. And they take... That's minus 18 on their max HP. Okay. And that's... Oh, and the Shade will now move to attack Slayer. And he will take 2d4, 3d4 from that those thorns that are still burning. So roll for that, Ethel. Emily, you're probably muted.
Oh, my bad, G.
No worries.
I said 10 damage.
10 damage, it dies. As it goes to
Praise
move,
it.
the flames just catch onto its robe, and like a piece of magnesium, it just goes...
As a chem lab tech, I love that you love that.
So all the shades are gone. There's only one knight. Yeah, one knight left. Ethilden, your turn.
Okay. Am I actively engaged with this one white? Or is
Yes.
it still focused on play? Okay.
Right here.
I will go to attack once, see what happens.
Okay. Roll for it.
What does a nat 20 get me?
Oh my god.
This is-
Beautiful. Yep. Give me that damage.
21 crit, the thing that it gave me, and then is that it, or do I get like and then roll for another damage? I forget how this works.
Well, no, you get full damage on the first one. So you get 1d8, so that's 8 plus 9, which
16,
is
that's 25.
16.
25 now, because it's 2d8 and then 25 plus then another damage roll.
No. She gets
Or is it, no, it's 1d8. Isn't it?
No, it's 1d8 plus 9. That's the full damage that she gets. So she gets 16 flat,
Fine.
and then the roll for the hit, which means
Yeah, and then plus
16 plus
20.
that 21, which is
Oh my god.
37
Thank
points
you.
of damage.
Damn. Do I
So-
kill it?
Let me
damn.
check. 37 plus 16. Yes, you do. Tell me how you do it.
Dick. I think of ways to get fancy with it. You know, I love a casual murder, but also I want it to be dramatic. I would personally just love to stab him in his face through whatever like masked armor that these whites are wearing. Just one quick in and out, precise stab. I think that's very fitting.
Okay.
And then with my remaining attack, I would like to knock a seeking arrow. And if you would allow me to also then, I guess technically, like spell shoot like a message cantrip with it. Just for funsies. If not, I
Yes.
don't care.
Okay. You'll be using your... Yeah, okay. That'll be your bonus action. Since you're not using it to attack, the message cantrip would go either way, but you can flavor it as using your bow.
Oh, okay. So I mean, like, I was hoping the arrow itself would still attack if I'm using a seeking arrow.
Well, that's the thing. You can attack, with the Blood Queen's bow twice, but only
Yeah.
in one form for each attack action.
Oh, I see. Okay, then never
Yeah.
mind. I'll figure it another way. It was a fun idea. Okay, so she knocks a seeking arrow. Forget the message cantrip.
Well, you
And-
can't use the ranged version on the same attack action. That's what I mean.
Oh God, fucking fine. Never mind.
You could move your movement and use the
Yeah,
second
sure.
part
I'll
of the
do that,
action.
and I'll do what I want to do on my next turn if we're still going. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I'll jump in to help my homeboy here.
Go for it.
Actually, question for you, Rod. Would a packed weapon count as a magical weapon?
I will need to see that.
Because I summon it from. Let me see here.
It counts as magical for the purpose of overcoming resistance and immunity to non-magical attacks and damage.
So would you say I can't add the +7 damage to it?
The +7 damage.
Or meant the somatic
No.
casting?
It's the type
Okay.
of damage it deals. It's not a
Oh,
spell.
okay. Fair enough.
Okay, so if I roll a 1, modifiers don't count, correct?
Nope.
Okay, I'm gonna use my inspiration then and re-roll this bitty.
Okay.
31.
There you go. Yeah. Roll the damage.
That'll be 14. And then-
14. Yep. And then what?
Well, so if I were to, once you quote unquote, transform states of my weapon, is that then like a bonus action on my next turn, or like what?
It would be a bonus action,
Alright.
which you haven't used this turn, so you could do that preemptively.
Oh, well, I was under the impression you told me that if I attack twice, I don't get a bonus action.
No, you get the bonus action, but you can't switch between them for the same attack action. The multi-attacks belong to one attack action. You cannot have different forms of the same weapon for each one of the attacks.
Okay. This thing's still alive, though?
Yes.
Okay, I won't do it yet.
Okay. Next up, we have Ripley. Okay. He's going to use photographic reflexes this time, and he's going to use it from. He's going to use it from Ethilden's crit. He's going to use the 35, the 20 plus 15, on a crit to attack you, Saltbrook. And
Fair enough.
he will
But
deal.
does it crit? Is your question.
Well, it'll deal damage in the same way.
Okay, because I have adamantine armor, but if it's just doing the same damage, then that's.
Well, actually, no, you're right. It wouldn't crit. Because he's just replicating the attack doesn't mean that it's hitting the same thing. So it won't. It'll just.
Deal damage.
Yeah. It'll deal the same amount of damage, but it won't.
Yes.
Count as a crit.
Yes.
So you're gonna take. I believe. 1 second. Yeah, you're gonna take 21, 16. You take 37 points of damage.
Ow. Make that 26 because of the temp HP.
Okay.
Okay. Ouch. And then that is, he has to wait for a day to use that again, right? Like a long
Yes.
rest or
He
some
has
shit?
to. He has to. I believe until a long rest.
Okay.
No, once per day. He can do it once per day. So in 24 hours, he'll be able to do it again.
If we see him in 24 hours.
You're still alive in 24 hours.
It'll be fine in 24 hours.
And as a bonus action, he will. Hold on. He will Ashardalon step again.
What
You
about
said it could only be
Wyndburgh?
done once a day.
No. He has the spell.
Oh, so he can only copy one thing a day, but he can do it multiple times.
No. He can only use photographic reflexes one time. A Chardalon step is in his spellbook as a ranger.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And you will take 3d4 from being in the spike growth. Kirith and Saltbrook, the two of you take 2d6, which means you will both take 8 points of damage.
Oh.
Now roll that damage for me. Ethan.
6.
6? Okay. Jesus, look at this battlefield.
Would he take an opportunity attack for that, or is it the same
Nope.
thing as the lightning punch, where he just kind of goobs?
He just teleports, essentially. There's no opportunity attack from a Chardalon stride or a Chardalon step.
Okay.
Kira,
And am I still silenced by him?
not anymore, because that requires
Wonderful.
concentration, and he has to cast a new one.
Okay, fair enough.
Kira, it's your turn.
Okay, so I'm having a hard time tracking where everybody is on the battlefield because of the fire. I'm having a hard time getting my eyes to focus.
Tell you what,
Um,
I'll switch the fire to smaller versions.
okay, perfect.
Make
I
that easier.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
So it looks like Ripley is still like in front of me, kind of.
Yeah, he's up on the
Okay.
platform in the middle of the spike growth.
Okay.
I know why he
Um,
did that.
Just for now, okay, hypothetical question. If I were to climb on top of Thalion, could I get him to move and use my movement for that?
If Ithilden is good with burning Thalion's move for this turn, then yes.
That's up to you.
I'm chill with it, but for RP's sake, Thalion would hate it. Like, who are you and why are you on me? But he would just kind of go with it.
Okay.
Yeah, sure, do it. I don't care.
So I'm going to do exactly that. I'm going to climb on top of Thalion. And I'm going to telepathically connect with him, let him know, hey, it's just me. I'm sorry,
What?
but I need you to move in front of Gimnir.
Who? Who is this?
Kira.
Oh. You can talk?
I've been in your head before, remember? It's just like last time, okay? I need you to move in front of Gimnir for me.
I don't remember, but okay.
Thank you. And I'm going to take out my bow that Ithilden gave me. Look back at Gimnir. Tell him I got you, little bro. And shoot at Ripley.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Okay. Oh, I'm going to awaken as well, by the way.
All right.
That's gonna be a second. So that's a +8 to hit, but I don't remember exactly everything that goes with that.
I can tell you.
Okay, so I'm just gonna roll 15 to hit.
So, since you are awakening and you have access to Ascended Awakening, this is what you get. Hero of Legend. While Awakening is active, you succeed any and all skill checks, and you deal double damage on every attack roll. Guided by Fate. Any attacks that are normally considered non-magical have the magical property for the duration of this skill. Indomitable Spirit. If your HP is dropped to 0, you can choose to resist in a number of times equals to your Constitution modifier, instead changing your HP to 10. The Aura of Camaraderie, any and all allies that you can see and that are within 60 feet of you automatically succeed all saving throws. Your AC goes up by 5, and you have resistance to non-magical attacks. Your speed becomes 50, and you can use dash as a bonus action without provoking an opportunity attack.
Okay. Oh, okay. I just found it in the character sheet. Perfect.
There you go.
I rolled a 15 to hit initially. So I don't think I don't have anything else to add to that. I think that misses, right?
That does miss.
Okay, that's okay.
Kira, as you climb on top of Thalion and you awaken and you shoot your arrow, you just see as Ripley turns around and he stops the arrow. He just doesn't even move. It just stops right in front of him, almost as if there's this invisible barrier around him. And he just stares at you. And the arrow drops down to the ground.
I just make eye contact and notch another arrow, I guess, or reach for another arrow, and that'll be the end of my turn. I'm just standing guard over Gimnir.
Okay. Kirith's turn. She will turn around and once again she will charge Ripley. Ethel, 2d4, please.
Always king. Well, is it still on fire? Or did that
3D,
burn out?
3d4, 3d4.
Oh, you best put down that 7 passive damage, my boy.
7 damage to Kirith.
Oh, wait, never mind.
Ha!
I
Yeah,
didn't
hell
finish
yeah!
like 0.3 seconds because the puppy started whining. And look where it gets.
She will flame tongue longsword him again. That's a 16. That's a glancing blow. It'll be half damage. That's 5. A second attack. 17 regular damage. That's an 11. So 16 points of damage against Ripley. Kira, as soon as he holds that arrow, Kirith notices that he's preoccupied with you, and she just launches herself forward, just rushing through this flaming spike growth. You can see that these spikes are like tearing into her flesh and making her bleed, but she's unstoppable. And she just, wham, just lands these 2 attacks on Ripley, and the second one, it just glances off of his side, and it opens this huge gash on Ripley's left eye, and it just regenerates back. Gimnir, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna spend my entire turn just chugging potions. My 2 greater health potions.
Okay.
Just forget how much they heal.
I think it's 4d4 plus 4.
You get max on the first one because you're using an action.
Okay, so 20 and then 17, so 37 health back?
Yep.
Okay, and that's my turn.
Nice. Thalion's turn was burned. Saltbrook, it's your turn.
I'm gonna awaken.
So your awakening is still the regular one.
Okay.
Your AC does not go up, and you cannot dash as a bonus action without provoking opportunity attacks.
Okay. And I'm going to attack with Eldritch Blast twice. For a grand total of 4 towards Mr. Goober, standing in the middle of a fucking thing. Ripley, that's who I'm attacking.
So 2 beams towards him.
I'm going to be attacking him twice with I get 2 attacks per action.
Okay.
So it'll be 4 total.
Yep.
2 each time. And I will be burning 2 of my advantage rolls I got earlier. From training with AIM.
That is true.
So first one is going to come up as a 22.
That's a hit.
Second one is going to come up as a...
Say again?
14. So that's a miss, I believe.
That's a miss.
I'm going to use Inspiration in that.
Okay.
Which is going to roll out to be 23.
Okay, so 2 of your 4 have hit.
Next one is going to be Nat 20.
Nat 20? Fuck yes.
Nat 20. And then the next one is going to be 24.
Okay. That's
So
4
first off-
blasts on him.
So first off, I'm going to be doing 21 damage immediately for the crit. And then
20 damage, not 21.
20, you're right. 20.
Yeah.
And then I will be doing 11 for the regular in addition, so that's 42 damage total for the first one.
20 damage plus 11. So that's...
But I'm awoken, so I do double damage.
Yes, that is true.
So isn't the first one just 40? Or is that already counted for the crit?
Well, no, it doubles.
Double. So it's 40.
40. The second one...
11, so 22, so 62.
62 damage.
Yep. Another 20 for another 40.
Oh my god.
102, 102.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Another 29, so 128. I think, how many do I have? 1 more or 2 more? I think I have 1 more.
You have 1 more.
Yeah. And then the next one's going to be another 22 damage. For a grand total of, like, I think 160 or some shit like that.
100 and?
50.
150 points of damage.
I think that's gotta be like a campaign record.
That is the current campaign record. Saltbrook.
But it is after all the doubling, right?
Yes, it is after all the doubling.
Hot damn.
Saltbrook. As you begin to charge this attack, your aura of awakening gets sucked into your body, and it transforms into Ascended Awakening. I'm sorry. I can't not do it.
Yes, sir.
Your awakening becomes ascended, and you just feel this pure aura of peace surround you. And in that moment, the voice of Aragon, Hell King, your patron, completely vanishes. It's gone. You don't even hear it in that moment. And you all just feel the gravity shift in your current area. And you see these 4 points of just crackling red eldritch energy turn into these golden orbs of power as they just burst forward. And as Ripley is hit, you just see, for the first time ever, his eyes widen, and he puts his sword in front of it, trying to hold it back, and he's just being pushed backwards by the sheer power of this Eldritch Blast. And he's just gritting his teeth, trying to stay in place, and it keeps pushing him back. And for a second, it looks like he's about to push back, but it gives in, and you just hear him let out a scream as he's completely consumed by this insane amount of energy that's spewing forth. And he just completely disappears. And there's this just massive explosion. Holy shit, man.
Yes, sir.
Fucking sick.
The vow and the mark disappear.
You just like final flash this motherfucker.
You really did, dude.
Yes,
Holy fuck, man. Ugh. I've been waiting for a Dragon Ball Z moment. That is so good. And as Ripley disappears, you just see Kirith take a breath. And there is this... Tears begin to stream down her face as he is gone once again. And you just see him turn, you just see her turn towards a Sararak. Ethel, you are over there on that direction. You have never seen more blindingly hot fury and rage in Kirith's face. Never. Never. This is the terror of the Nine Hells. And a Sararak will go. He takes a moment, he looks around.
Marvelous. Simply marvelous. However, it's time for me to get serious.
And he extends his hand over towards the White Knight, and you just see him, you see the knight completely disintegrate. And whatever energy it had gets sucked back into a Sararak.
You humiliated me once before. It ends now.
And he crosses his hands in front of his face, and in one single movement, you see what you dread most but never thought it could happen as he awakens. And he takes aim for Kirith. And he will... He time stops with a 9th level spell. He briefly stops the flow of time for everyone but himself. No time passes for other creatures while he takes 1d4 plus 1 turns in a row. So that will be a d4. That's 3 plus 1, 4 turns in a row. He will chain lightning Kirith and link it to Ithilden, Slayer, and Saltbrook. You will all save, so you will take half damage of whatever I calculate here. And that'll be 10d8 lightning damage.
Oh my god.
So 31, everyone is going to take 15.
I'm somehow still up.
After that, okay. Okay. After that, he's going to hold monster on Thalion, and Thalion will roll a wisdom saving throw, which he will succeed. Okay, so he will be paralyzed for only 2 turns. Okay, so he's paralyzed. For his third turn, okay. He will look at Kirith, and he will use an 8th level conjuration, Maze. He banishes Kirith to that he can. You banish a creature that you can see within range into a labyrinthine demiplane. The target remains there for the duration or until it escapes the maze. And we need better music for this. So Kirith is currently out of the game. She will roll a DC 20 intelligence check next turn. And for his final move, he will turn to Slayer. And he will look you dead in the eye, Ethel.
You already have red in your ledger, don't you? What's another one?
And he will use power word kill, burning his second 9th level spell slot. He utters a word of power that compels one creature that he can see within range to die instantly. If the creature has 100 hit points or fewer, it dies. Ethel. Time stops. As you take your eyes off of Acererak and look at Slayer as he falls to his knees and dies. Just like that. Without so much as a breath, without so much as a thought. As time resumes its flow, you just see Slayer fall to the ground.
Oh, as much as I'm on the verge of tears, that music cue is really good.
Despair, wardens! Despair for me!
I'd like to take a reaction to slap him in the nuts. He laughed.
It won't be Slayer's turn because he's dead. Ethilden.
What's my DC to slap him in the nuts, Rod? He
I'll
laughed.
give you a 32. From here to
32.
slap him, a 32.
What if I told you I just rolled a nat 20?
I wouldn't believe
I'd be
you.
lying to
asked
you.
in this
I would be
serious-
lying to you.
Because you rolled a 13, so
I know, I rolled 13. Damn, that was funny though.
Oh, I hate all of you.
Ethel, it's your turn.
Yeah. I won't be slapping him in the nuts, but with a ear-piercing shriek or like a dragon's roar, I would like to Rage Awaken and summon Thalion to me.
As you do this, Ethel, your Rage Awakening, you feel as the gloves on your left hand begin to be pierced from the inside by something. And you feel on the top left of your forehead, you feel this piercing pain as something protrudes out of it. And as you take a moment, you feel a horn growing out of it. And your left hand is covered in scales the same color as Thalion's. Kira, from underneath you, it's almost like that alley-oop trick. You just feel Thalion move forward so quickly that you don't get knocked off, you just drop to the ground as he disappears from underneath you. And as you awaken, Kirith, So does Thalion.
Give me my jumbo-sized boy. My extra large baby boy.
One second. I need to get the right music for this.
Oh, you fucker. A big boss.
As you awaken, you just feel your hands become claws. And this horn protrudes from inside of your head, and you just feel the ground rumble as Thalion is on you that instant. Wind billowing Acerak's cape, and this huge grin on his face. Take your turn. Use that bonus action for your awakening. So go for it.
Okay.
You are ascended awakening, so
Oh, okay. All right, that's the.
you
that's
did
the-
unlock
okay.
it. So
All right, sick. See, I get here all dramatically and full of rage, and then I don't know exactly what to do with myself. I would like to.
I didn't
quickly
think I'd get this
mount-
far.
I didn't think I'd get this far. I didn't plan ahead. I would like to climb atop Thalion as fast as my little leggies could possibly allow me, and take my rightful place.
Okay, give me 1 second because I need to.
And then once I'm mounted, our
Oh, boy.
turns based on 1, correct?
Yes.
Or like our initiatives per se.
Yes, they do.
Okay. Then I would, I guess, technically like to put his first in just immediate Dragon's Breath. I just don't remember what his hit is, huh?
There. The Dragon's Breath here would be a DC 21 Dex saving throw. 18d6 fire damage on a failed save. Which he will succeed. So roll that 18d6 fire damage.
Oh my god, okay. And just beat the shit out of my select button here. 55! But then
55?
it's half?
Yep. Halved.
Okay.
He takes
Well,
20.
multiplied by 2.
Yeah, so
because
he actually
awakened,
takes
so it's
55.
Oh, sick. Thank you, Saltbrook. I forgot that little tidbit nugget of information.
So he takes 55. And you see him just try to create like a barrier between your attack and him. And he is just holding on. You see his skin begin to bubble as he just holds himself in place, cackling as you do this.
I will then take my attack.
Go for it.
Ithel almost, as like Thalion kind of begins to bring his head up from his breath, runs up his neck and onto like the back of him to like get almost that vantage point down on Acerak, and launches a bursting arrow directly at him as she says, "You owe me a trophy, but I'll take my friend's soul instead."
Roll acrobatics for me.
Always king.
Well, you succeeded, actually. Shit.
Well, yeah. I mean, I get 24 anyway, because not to brag, but
There you go. As you run off from Thalion's back, you just knock your bursting arrow in, and it just flies true towards him. Roll to hit.
oh, and then I have to hold on. I always forget what my bursting arrow damage roll is. Ugh. I get so excited.
I can get it for you.
Bursting arrow. No. I got it.
Okay,
No,
okay.
that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. Oh my god. 2d6 force damage each target.
Yes, so 2d6 force damage on him.
That's it. Damn.
Yeah.
But then it's okay. Never mind. 2d6. would be 9, but then plus the Blood Queen's bow hit, right?
Yes.
So 9 plus 16, that's 25? Or could I not count? Yeah, it's 25.
Now double that, that's 50.
That's another 50.
105. You just dealt 105 damage. Sulprug, how much did you deal in one turn?
150.
150, okay.
Damn,
Look at-
I could attack again.
You could.
Well, why don't you?
I
Go
have
ahead,
it.
do it.
Yeah, do
Do
it,
it
pussy.
then.
Okay, I
Do
will
it.
use a
Do it.
second bursting arrow because I still have 3 to use.
Do it.
So, alright, we'll do it all again. 2d6.
Do the time warp again.
This is fun.
That's 10, so that's 20 points.
10 is 20. Make it 40.
Yeah.
Damn,
So
I'm just shy.
40 damage. Oh,
Damn it.
145 damage.
I'll take
Jesus
it.
Christ, you guys. Oh, you're all getting so fucking powerful. I'm so happy. Ethel, as Thalion's head leans back, you just run up the length of his neck, and he just gives a nod to springboard you. And as you fly above a Sararak, you draw these 2 bursting arrows together, and you just fire them. And as you see a Sararak undo his barrier to look up, you 2 lock eyes. And these 2 bunker buster fucking missiles just come down at him. And these 2 massive explosions engulf him. And you have never felt more heat in your entire life. And you see him with one movement of his arm just completely push that heat away off to the side. And as you land, you find yourself right in front of a Sararak. Ripley's turn. Well, he doesn't have one. He's gone.
He's dead.
Kira.
I'm so into this.
Alright, well, I'm having a hard time. Okay, the stream is still. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
That works. I could probably get in range to shoot a Sararak again, right?
Yes. Yes, you could.
I'll probably just do that.
Let me
Since
just...
Gimnir's doing okay. Or actually before... No, I'll be fine. I'll do that.
Where do you want to move?
Sort of, back behind Thalion where I can get around his tail still.
You will be passing through the spike growth, so...
I mean, to be fair, would my concentration have broken by now?
It's not a matter of concentration. That one stays there.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. Could you
I
look at
think
that?
it's concentration.
Could you look at that for me?
Concentration up to 10 minutes, which 10 rounds.
Okay. Then with your bursting arrows, it goes away.
Yes.
Okay, that works.
I love getting granular when it helps me.
So roughly
There's a lot of granularity this match.
around here.
Yeah, sure, where I still have a little bit of my movement.
Yeah. You will.
Okay, cool.
You'll have 15 feet left.
Okay, perfect. I'm going to, I don't know, I wouldn't have advantage, so I couldn't really do a sneak attack. I'll just do another hit with my short bow.
Okay. Go for it.
That's a nat 20.
Hell yeah! Yeah, go for it. That'll
Quadruple
be...
damage.
Yep.
Jeez. So 2d6 plus 2. So 9.
Well, so that's 8 on the first one, so 16.
Okay.
And then the second one. Well, no, hold on. 8 on the first one times 4. That's 32.
Okay, 32.
And then you roll for damage normally. That's a 9
Okay.
times
Yep.
4. 36. That's 68.
68. Cool.
145. Ooh, 145 plus 68. That's 213.
213? Okay.
Well, no. The total damage that he has taken so far.
Okay. Sorry, I misunderstood.
No. Don't worry.
Okay, cool. Okay, I'll take 68. That's fine. That's fine. And then I'll just use my cunning action to dash
Which way?
back towards Gimnir.
Okay. Let me make sure. Whoop. There you go. So that was your full movement. Okay. Kirith's turn. She needs a DC 20 intelligence check. She has +2. She can't see you guys, and she's not within range, so she does not take it. She does not immediately succeed.
You, my baby.
Here we go. 14. Ugh, +2. She still hasn't figured it out.
Listen, she does not have the most brain cells in the jar.
Not at all. But it needs concentration, so if Sararak casts a spell, the maze spell will be broken,
I see.
since time is no longer stopped. Because the idea is that he's doing all of these things at once, so concentration didn't affect when time is stopped.
Okay.
Alright? Gimnir.
Alright, I'm gonna use my movement to get as close to Thalion as I can.
Here?
Yeah, that works. And then I'm going to use an action to chug a potion.
1 second. Okay.
So that's my last healing potion. But that gets me up to full, and I'm going to bonus action one of my smites. I'm gonna bonus action a branding smite.
Okay.
So my concentration for the Shield of Faith around Kira has dropped as well.
Gotcha. There goes Shield of Faith. God, if only you had Revivify. Oh, god damn it. Ugh, it hurts me so much to kill Slayer.
Yeah, no, I didn't build a reviver, I just built a tank.
I know,
I'm
I
so
know.
sorry. You're hurting, Rod. Shut up.
Alright. Is that your turn, Gimnir?
Yep, that's all I can do.
Okay. Thalion is gone since you were mounted. Saltbrook. Go for it.
First thing I'm going to do is a bonus action to sip a healing potion for 15 points of health.
Nice.
And then I don't believe I can see the goober.
Not from here, no.
So I'm going to tremble my way up onto the hill so I can see him.
I'm sorry, you're a bit quiet.
I'm going to walk up the hill
Okay.
just so I can see him.
Right here would be line of sight.
Alright, it's moving time. I'm going to curate Ronfire. I'm kidding. I am gonna do the same thing as before, and burn my one remaining event hero.
Okay. Eldritch Blast.
So it's 2 beams. 19 for the first one. I don't know if that hits.
I can check.
Do so,
That
please.
does not hit.
I shall use Dark One's Luck.
Okay.
You add 1d10 to my hit roll.
Is that all of your uses
Yes.
of Dark One's own luck?
Yes.
Okay.
To roll a perfect 1 and get a dirty 20. Why do I always roll 1 without this? Fix it.
Alright.
Does that hit? I don't know.
With a 20,
Yes.
it does not hit.
This is so sad. Next one will be 21.
That is a glancing blow.
Okay, so these are just normal now. It's going to be 25
A hit.
and a 23.
A hit. So you hit 2 normally, doubling
One
damage, and one of them will be regular damage because it's halved, but you have the double.
Yes. So one's going to be, that's 19 normal.
So-
19, so just 19 damage for the first one.
Yes.
And then 18, so 36.
Mm-hmm.
And then 15, so 30, so 36, 30, 66.
85.
Hold on, 36, 30.
So 18 times...
85, yes, that's correct.
Yes,
That's
so
correct.
85. And then final one.
No, 85 is all the damage. Yeah, no, that's all the damage I do.
Okay.
2
So
normal hits and 1 instant.
85.
Yes.
uh, 1 second.
Yep.
As your Eldritch Blasts throw themselves through the surroundings of Ethel, Gimnir, and Thalion, they land flush on a Sararak, and he gets launched backwards, and his eyes widen as he looks at his hands, and you hear the ragged breaths of the Demi-Lich.
This cannot be. You think this puts you above me? But it doesn't. I will return. And when I do, I will burn you. I will burn the heart out of each and every one of you. I will have my revenge. And don't you think for a minute that my nemesis will stop? He will be back. And when he is, he will carry out my revenge. Nothing will stop him, not even death. And when I return, I will make your lives hell.
And in a ball of fire, you just see him completely burst out of existence. And Kirith is brought back to the position she was. And as
I
he
also gain
explodes,
11 temporary HP.
I killed a Demi-Lich and all I got were these shoddy 11 HP points. And all I got were 11 temp HP.
Fucking
Oh. Congratulations, everybody.
Don't say that.
Congratulations. Someone was gonna die, and they did. Good fucking work. I'm very proud of every single one of you. You have defeated a Sararak at, I want to say, 80, 75, 90%. So, phenomenal work. Everybody levels up to level 10. And we will end our campaign.
No,
Oh.
I'm not in there. No, fuck that.
Okay.
No.
What would you like to do?
I would like to go run up to my, the dead Slayer. Not letting y'all just brush that one under the rug. And once again, start frantically prepping that kind of like preservation poultice that seemed to work on like Primus and shit.
Okay.
And like kind of look for Kid and say like, we can find someone who knows Revivify.
That's up to a minute.
I thought it was a day.
I can check. Revivify 5e.
Revivify is real short timing.
I
Revivify.
would have sworn it was a fucking goddamn day.
You touch a creature that has died within the last minute.
No, it was a day, I swear to God. Fuck all of you.
Let's see. Let's see the resurrection spells.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of? I don't know.
Resurrection is the big one. We can look at...
Puppies, please.
Are you potentially thinking of when we had to take Grim to a healer and we had like a day's worth of time?
Girl, I really don't know. I couldn't tell you shit.
So, Raise Dead is the next level. Has a longer window of effectiveness, 10 days. It comes with a couple of catches. It comes with a couple of catches. Those resurrected by Raised Dead get a -4 penalty to all rolls and must take at least 4 long rests to get rid of it.
Okay, interesting. Anyway, we have the Father Forge. I'm not gonna cry today.
Just dump him in the Father Forge.
I was like, we just kind of throw him in there real quick. You know, you kind of like kick a fish back into the water.
Would you like to put him in the Father Forge?
Should we leave this for another session?
I'm just asking if you want to put him in the Father Forge.
Are we mentally prepared for this? Am I mentally prepared for this?
I mean, we're almost at 3 hours. It can be next session for the emotional trauma. We've been through enough.
Next session, please. It's almost 3 in the morning for me.
Jesus,
next session,
dude.
Please go to sleep. Get some rest.
Go to sleep. Everyone levels up. You're all level 10 now. Congratulations. Very
Thank you
proud
for the
of
amount
all
of
you.
dedication, Zar. Jeez.
Thank you, Czar. You get a free inspiration for next turn. For next session. Just don't fucking do this again. If you do this again, you will get 2 negative inspirations. I'll decide when you don't get to reroll.
And you would not be able to stop me.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for playing. Make sure to fill out your sheets for level 10. And I will see you next week when I'm in Pennsylvania with Emily. And we'll send you a bunch of pictures. We'll even do a video just to say hello to everyone. All right?
So I can beat your ass in person for this.
Yes. Well, yeah. See, y'all are lucky. Y'all are lucky that Ripley used his photographic reflexes before one of you awakened. Just letting you know. So
I actually mentioned that in the player chat that this may be a bad thing if we don't know this, because he may just clap and fucking awaken and kill us all.
Yeah, and then I was all confidently like, nah, he said specifically it's only once per day.
Yeah, no,
Well, I
you're
think
lucky
it
I
got,
didn't get to hit a Sararak because I was about to smack him with a shit ton of radiant damage.
it was gonna be nuts.
Give us an idea,
dude. 150 points.
Hold on.
Yeah, give us an idea. Give us an idea.
Where I'm getting on the fly. Okay.
Yeah, do it. I just want to see it.
God, I have to do math. Hold on.
So let's pretend you got a nat 20.
Y'all
Yes.
Okay.
Just do a nat 20. Let's see how much that would
Let's see
be.
what the potential.
I can look here. So that would be 2d6 plus 5. So that is immediately 17 times 2. Times 4, actually. So 17 times 4. I'm sorry, 17 times 4. 68 damage. Just flat. Okay? No, actually, 17 plus 5. And then times 4. You would hit an 88. 88 miles per hour on that time-traveling Gimnir. You would hit 88 instantly. Then your next one, if you want to roll 2d6 plus 5.
2d6 plus 5.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Oh, right. I can just do that. 11.
So that's 11 times 4. That's 44. You would have hit 132 points of damage in one.
Also,
Yeah,
hold on.
in one attack. In one attack.
Hold on. Branding Smite 2, which also adds an extra 2d6 radiant damage.
So add that 2d6. And a Sararak.
That's an extra 7.
Okay.
So times 4.
Times 4. 7 times 4. That's 28.
Also,
You
for
would hit
accounting-
160.
Also, for accounting for a crit, I'm adding a 3rd level Divine Smite.
So how much
Because
would
I
that
would
be?
have done it. So Divine Smite. When you hit with a melee weapon attack, you expend a spell slot to deal radiant damage. Extra damage is 2d8 for first level, plus 1d8 for each spell higher than first. So that'd be 4d8, plus an extra d8 because they're an undead
Uh-huh.
creature.
So 5d8.
So
So
5d.
5d8.
Roll that 5d8.
Oh, that's times 4 still?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So 48, the result gets multiplied by 4.
5d8 with the necrotic.
That's
so
22.
So 5d8, that's 22
88.
times plus another 88. You would hit. Want to know how much you would hit if you managed to do all of that?
Absolutely.
248.
Okay, so we're gonna add another attack.
Exactly. Then you would do another one.
And another thing. Okay, we'll basically just double that and we'll just call it good.
Jesus Christ, man.
500 damage almost.
On a
Just
on a
barely.
perfect one, however, it would be 88 plus 88. That's 176. So that's for the first attack. And then we add I'm stupid. Let's just end it. Zara's so tired. We're just fucking around.
Yeah, no,
Let's-
let's just
Sorry.
My max damage cap for Eldritch Blast, if I roll a nat 20 over and over again at this level, would
Yeah.
be 320 damage.
I am so proud of you. While
And
awakened,
if- Yeah, and if I get to 3 blasts at once, hold on.
That's wild.
That would be
Yeah,
6. That
I
would be
am multi
6.
fighter now.
Oh god.
I think I'm gonna take another level.
480.
480 points? Hold
That's
on
the
a
max
minute.
cap, yeah.
Tarask. I want to see the Tarask HP. Hold on.
Like 658, I think.
Uh
Of course, you'd know that off the top of your
You
head.
need to tell me
like
we could two-shot a Tarask.
I need to see
You could probably link it.
667. 676.
Jesus.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right.
You
Right,
could
it was-
two-shot a Tarask if you did that twice in a row.
God. Oh, also, I'm going to give Gimnir his shield back before we end the session.
Yes. Okay. That's
Thank
fine.
you.
Yes.
Oh man. Oh, and as you give him the shield back, you notice that the banner disconnects itself from the shield.
That's nice. I'll take it back.
I can now deflect missiles.
Hell yeah.
This fucker is a rogue U.S. asset.
This little fucker
I
is a rogue
have.
US military asset.
I
She is
have more
fully
spells
equipped
to use
to
now.
commit war crimes.
Hold on. She doesn't flinch at torture, human trafficking, or genocide. She's not loyal to a country or a flag or any set of ideals. She trades bloods for money. She's your new best friend.
Haley
Yes.
said in chat, next episode, group of chuckle fucks kills God.
Not yet. We're not fighting gods yet.
Not yet. Okay.
This is the closest
Alright.
thing. This is the
Ready?
closest thing you guys will get to a god for a while.
Ooh, Rod, I get access to
Coward
5th level
rat.
spells now.
What
He
what's
did want me to slide him.
what spells?
I get access to 5th level spells now.
Ooh. Choose wisely.
It's-
All right, everyone, thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for an incredible session. I had so much fucking fun.
Thank you for DMing once again.
Yeah. Enjoy your 10th level. Enjoy your weekend. And I will see you all in America.
Hell yeah. Yeah, enjoy Italy, bro.
Enjoy Italy, Czar.
Yes.
Yeah, enjoy
Yes.
it.
Send more pics.
All right.
Yes.
Good night, everyone.
All right,
Goodbye.
Good night.
Damn it.